Hello all, welcome back. So this is our part 2 of this video where we are creating our ETL data pipeline in Google Cloud. So as of now we have created Cloud Data Fusion pipeline, we have created Python script to extract our data and we loaded it into the BigQuery. So if you haven't watched a part first of this video, the link is in the description. You can watch the part first and then you can go to the second part. Okay, I'll just summarize what we have done as of now. So there was one a requirement, like this is a problem statement where we have to extract the employee data, we have to mask a sensitive data, and then we have to load that data into the BigQuery and then visualize on the dashboards. So we used a different services here. So we used Python to extract our data, the employee data using the Fecal library. Then we stored the data into a Google Cloud storage, and then we created one Cloud Data Fusion pipeline which will transform our data, which will mask sensitive data and load into the BigQuery. So we loaded into the BigQuery and also we visualize that data using the Looker Studio. But now we want to automate everything using a Airflow. Okay, so let me just go to the architecture also what we are following for this data pipeline. So and I'll just quickly cover what we have done as of now. So let me just go to the architecture here. Okay, so this is the architecture we are following. First we extracted data from Fecal library using Python. Then we put that data into the cloud storage bucket. Then we created a data fusion pipeline and loaded into the BigQuery, and then we visualize on a Looker Studio dashboard. So let me show you a data fusion pipeline which we created. So this is a data fusion pipeline we created. So it put data from GCS, it apply transformation in Wrangler, and then it load into data into the BigQuery, and then we visualize that data using a Looker Studio or dashboard. So this is the dashboard we have created in part first. So we visualize data. Now the only part is remaining, that we have to automate everything in Airflow DAG. Okay, so I earlier created a Cloud Composer environment that we have seen in part first. So a Cloud Composer environment is ready. So let's go and check our Cloud Composer environment. So this is our Cloud Composer environment. So one thing to note here, yesterday I tried to create Cloud Composer 2 in our video, but it failed because it has auto scaling enabled and I was using the free trial account. There was some quota error. So I created a Cloud Composer 1 where no auto scaling, and I created with a default configuration. Okay, so this is my Cloud Composer environment. So how to create it, I already told you in first part of this video. So now this Cloud Composer environment is ready and Airflow is hosted on this Cloud Composer environment. So let me open Airflow web server. Okay, so it will take me to the Airflow web server now, and there we have to create one DAG which will automate everything, all these steps. So our DAG should pull data using Fecal library or generate the data, and it should load into the cloud storage bucket in the form of file, and then it should trigger a Cloud Data Fusion pipeline to transform data and load into the BigQuery. So these complete things we are going to automate using Airflow. So we are basically going to create a DAG in Airflow. So DAG is nothing but Airflow workflow or Airflow job. So this is like default in every cloud environment or Airflow. You will see this default DAG. This is like simple monitoring DAG. So how to create DAG? So you have to create one Python file in DAG definition, and you have to upload that into the cloud storage DAG folder. So let me open the DAGs folder. Yeah, so here Airflow monitoring.py, one DAG is there. The same thing it will show here. So now we have to create a DAG. So we have to create our DAG definition file in Python. We'll upload it here. So I won't cover more about a DAG. You can watch my playlist on Cloud Composer, how to create first DAG. So we already created our Cloud Fusion pipeline. Now I'll create a Airflow DAG. So I'll go here and I'll create new file dag.py. Okay, so now how to create a DAG file? You can simply ask or chat GPT, or you can get a reference from documentation. So what I will do, or you can simply use this existing DAG as well. So if I go to this DAG and go to the code, so this is how sample code will look like. Okay, so this is how your sample code will look like. So what I will do, I will just use the same thing, whatever is here I'll just copy or I already have one DAG created earlier for my data analytics project, so I will use that, or I will try to, let me go to my GitHub. So I created one project, data engineer project earlier, to create data pipeline for cricket statistic data. Okay, so in this project I already have one DAG file, so if you haven't watched this video, you can watch this video also. This is completely on data engineering. So I'll copy this DAG file. So this is simply create a running one Python script. Okay, so I'll explain you. So this is like the sample, like it is available in every DAG. In the every DAG definition, this default, this is the simple format to create your DAG. Okay, so this will be your DAG name. So I will just change the DAG name to employee data. Okay, so this is my DAG name. Now first step, now we have to automate everything from here. So first step is extracting data using Python and upload into the storage bucket. So till now we were doing it from Python script, which we have this extract.py Python script. Now we'll use the same script, okay, but we'll do it using Airflow. Now how to trigger a Python script using Airflow? So go to Airflow. Okay, so in our code we already have this example how to trigger a Python script. So it is task is run script. So I will just give the task name as extract data. So you might feel it difficult, but once you see the DAG you will understand what I am doing here. Okay, so what the Python script it is running, so this script is running from GCS DAX folder. So it is this path. So this path is nothing but our DAX folder, which we already seen. Okay, no, this is not the one which we are using. Yeah, this is the one. So here this is in DAG folder. So this path is nothing but the local path, home airflow GCS DAX. So this is mounted on your GCS bucket. So this path, so whatever you put in bucket, it will take this path. Okay, so what I will do, I will create one scripts folder here. You can put directly here as well, but it will give DAX error. So better just create one folder, any folder. So I'll create the scripts folder here. I'll create scripts folder. And inside that I will upload the same file which we using manually, extract.py. Here I will upload, yeah, so I will upload this extract.py file. Okay, so what is the name of our file? Extract.py. So I will just keep the name extract.py. Now this is our DAG name, employee data. So this DAG is having only one task, which is running the Python script, and this Python script will extract or generate dummy data and load into the GCS bucket, BigQuery employee data. Okay, so now we are automating this thing. So let's save it, and now it will give some error. I will show you how to resolve that and upload this DAG file. Now remember, here is currently one DAG. If you want to add more DAG, we have to upload our file here in DAX folder. So I will upload my file dag.py here. Okay, the file is here. Now it will take around 1 or 2 minutes to reflect your DAG here. Currently only airflow monitoring. Now we should see one more DAG, that is employee data DAG. So just keep refreshing it. After 2 minutes you will see your new DAG here. Okay, so I'll just wait for a couple of minutes and then you will see the DAG here. Okay, so I refreshed it now. Employee data is here and it start running. As soon as it is there, it will start running. Not sure if it will fail or it will succeed. Let me show you. Okay, so it failed. So this yellow color, it means up for retry. So it failed one times and again it is retrying. Why it is retrying? So I have given one retries here. So if it fails, it will retry after 5 minutes. Okay, so I will check the log. So how to check the logs? Just click on this, go to logs, So definitely it would have failed for library, I will tell you. So just check the logs. Okay, from faker import faker, no module named faker. So why it is failed? So when, if you remember our first video, so while using this script we initially installed faker using pip install faker, but now it is running on airflow, so we should be installing this module as well. We didn't mention anything, any requirement.txt file or nothing. So either you can create your requirement.txt, or you can put this pip install command in your DAG itself, or you can install package on your composer environment. So best way is to deploy it on composer environment once, so it will use for all DAGs. So how to do that? So let me just create new tab, and I will go to composer, and I will install these dependencies. Okay, so I am on my composer environment, open composer, and there is option to add your Python packages, py packages. You can see, just click on there. So currently no packages added. What I will do, I will just edit it and add our package. So what was the name? Faker. So I will add this package. So version I will just keep it default, so whatever is the latest or available it will take. Save. Now it will update your environment. Okay, so it will take couple of minutes, but this is a one time process. So you can add here, you can put it in your DAG, or you can create a separate requirement.txt file. So there are multiple options to add dependencies in Airflow. So I am using this method. So once it is added, we'll rerun our DAG and we'll see. So meanwhile what we'll do, we'll just go to bucket in our employee data bucket and delete the file, because there is one older file. Okay, so I will delete this file, so we'll understand the new file is generated. So it will again run for, so instead I will just mark it as failed, because we'll run it only once our dependencies are installed. Okay, I just marked it as a failed. So once it is installed, we will again go for it and give a try. Okay, so this is completed now, environment is updated, and you can see your libraries, faker library is now installed in your composer environment. Let me try to rerun it. Okay, so there is no file, employee data file. So once we execute a DAG, it should extract data, generate data, and load into this bucket. Okay, so let me run from here, trigger DAG. Okay, so let's just check to the logs as well. Okay, and you can see the file employee data csv uploaded to the bucket. So it was quick. Let's refresh and data should be here. Yeah, so employee data csv file is here. So we done with the first step, we automated first step, that our DAG will now, yeah, so employee DAG, so it is completed now this time. So this can now extract the data. Second thing is we have to trigger a pipeline. So this part we have completed now. Second thing, it should trigger a pipeline automatically, which will transform the data and load into the BigQuery. So for that, to trigger a data fusion pipeline, we will use a data fusion operator in Airflow. Okay, so now this is something, as I told earlier, in this video I'll be doing everything from scratch, writing every piece of code we'll do from scratch. So now how to trigger a data fusion pipeline using Airflow. So I'll be using a data fusion Airflow operator. So I will go to Airflow documentation, GCP Airflow operators. Okay, I will open this documentation. I will go for a data fusion. Where is data fusion? Okay, Google data fusion operator. Now they have given the code samples, how to restart Data Fusion instance, how to delete Data Fusion instance. So we are not doing anything with instance, we are just triggering a pipeline. We are not even creating a new pipeline. So we will be, so this is creating a pipeline. So we already have a pipeline created. We'll be triggering existing pipeline, start pipeline. So I will use this in my DAG file. Okay, so I'll create one more task, start pipeline with this operator. Now this operator, this is giving error, bash operator not giving error because we imported bash operator here. Here we have to import this as well. So how to import this one, correct way to import? So just go to cloud Data Fusion operator which we are using, start Data Fusion pipeline, right? So this is the operator. Just right click, open in new tab, and see what is their module. Okay, so Airflow, I'll just copy this complete. Okay, so this is their main module which contains our operator. So I'll just write from import this module. Okay, so now this error gone. Now location, what is a Data Fusion location? That is US Central 1. So I put the location. Okay, pipeline name and instance name, so that we have to get from Data Fusion. So what is our pipeline name and instance name? So pipeline name is ETL pipeline, I can see here, but let's wait for pipeline to load. Okay, so pipeline name is ETL pipeline. I can copy it from here. Okay, and instance name is Data Fusion dev. So you can see this instance name here, or you can go to Data Fusion. So I'm in another project. Let me go to my project and type Data Fusion. I will see the instance name there which we created yesterday, a Data Fusion instance. And we'll put that Data Fusion instance name. Okay, so Data Fusion dev, which means we put it correctly. So Data Fusion dev. Okay, task ID is start. I will just add a Data Fusion pipeline. So this is my task ID. Now my DAG contains two tasks. First is extract data and second is trigger pipeline. Okay, so one trick here I will tell you. First let me upload this DAG and I will tell you what we are missing here. Okay, we have to go to the DAGs folders, like in DAGs storage bucket. So when you create composer environment, it will create one bucket with such naming convention, and inside that it will be multiple log file, configuration files and DAGs folders available. Okay, so here I will update my DAG. This is updated file. So every time I make the change code, I have to update the DAG file from here. So I will delete the older one, so it will be fast instead of updating. And now I will upload a new file. Okay, so once it is uploaded, I will refresh the DAG again, so it will take some time to refresh. So here currently only one task, extract data, but now we have two tasks. So currently there is one task only, extract data. Now we'll see one more task, that is start data fusion pipeline. So let's keep refreshing until it will show two tasks here. So it will take a couple of minutes again. Let's reload again and see if we have two tasks now. Yeah, now you can see there are two tasks. So what are we missing here? So if you trigger this DAG, the both will start running at the same time. Your data should be extraction start at the same time, and the same time it will trigger your data flow pipeline. But how we want, so we want a sequential flow. First it will extract data and put it to the cloud storage bucket, then only it should trigger a pipeline. Else what will happen, if your extraction start at the same time, your data fusion pipeline start at the same time, it won't find any file in your bucket because this extraction is still in progress. So first we have to extract data. If data extraction is complete, then only we have to trigger a pipeline. So we need a dependency in these two tasks. So currently there is no dependency. These two tasks are like independent, they don't care about any other task. So we have to add a dependency. So how to add a dependency in Airflow? So now we'll correct that part. So first task we have is extract data, so it will execute at first, and after this, so this is the double arrow will use in Airflow to showcase a dependency, and this is a second you will, so here it will give an warning, do not worry, Airflow will pick it up. So this is your second task. So this way you can mention a dependencies. Now let me save it and upload updated file. Okay, so let me go to the bucket again and upload my file. So I will upload updated DAG and I will again refresh. Okay, so this should be overwrite because I'm not uh, excluding this file upload, and it should overwrite the existing file because the file name is same. Okay, now just keep reloading. One more thing I will do now, so I will go to BigQuery. Okay, and I will delete the table we created yesterday. So we'll do everything from scratch. Our pipeline should extract data, our pipeline should push that to the GCS bucket, it should trigger pipeline and data fusion apply transformation and create a new table in dataset itself. Okay, so it should do everything end to end using this pipeline. So in employee, yesterday our pipeline created one table, so I will delete this table as well and try to do everything from scratch. Okay, now you don't have any table, your data also give error if it is not refreshed. So sometimes it will show data for some more time because the refresh time it will store in cache. Okay, now you can see it is showing error because there is no data. Now you don't have any CSV file in bucket, so yeah, so we'll delete that as well. Now we are running everything again. You don't have any table created in your BigQuery, you do not have data in your report, so everything you are doing it from scratch and Airflow. So now just up reload this and you will see how dependency will show here. That first task should, okay, so employee data seems to be missing, so I made some mistake. Let's go back. DAG import error, there is some error. What is error? We can see the error here. Extract data is not defined. Okay, extract data is not defined. Task ID extract underscore data. Okay, line number 36. Line number 36, extract data is not defined, it is defined here. Task ID is extract data. Okay, so I have to give the name which is here, not task id. I have to give the task name which we mentioned here. So first will be our run script task, second will be start pipeline, that's why it was error. Okay, so this is our dependencies now, and let me upload a DAG again and then it will resolve this error. So let me upload a file again. Overwrite, continue upload. Okay, and let's wait for a couple of minutes, this error will go away. Let's reload again. Yeah, so your error is gone, and I will show you how your task will look like now. So let's go to graph and see the dependency now. So first it will extract data. Once it is completed, then only it will go for another task. Okay, so let's trigger data. Now you can see only the first is running. Yeah, second is not yet started, so it will extract data here. We will see the file here now. Yeah, now it will try to trigger a pipeline. Okay, so we'll go and check our pipeline is triggered. This is heavy to load, it will take some time. Yeah, now you can see the pipeline is running, it is in provisioning state. Okay, so it means it triggered our pipeline successfully, and the task will execute till the time the pipeline gets succeed. And you can see the waiting when pipeline will be in one of the success state. So this DAG state is running now and our pipeline is running. So we automated everything, just wait for this to complete. So this is a small DAG I have created. So once you start working as a data engineer in a production environment or real-time project, there will be like 15, 20 or even hundreds of tasks in parallel, where you will extract data from multiple files, will extract data from multiple sources, then you will load like 10 tables from one file, 20 tables from one file. So there will be multiple tables and multiple tasks, multiple operations. So this is a simple example I am showing here. So it is in provisioning status, so it will take like 5 to 10 minutes to complete. So once it is complete, we'll see our table. Currently there is no table in employee data set, so let's wait for this to complete. As it will take some time, I'll just fast forward this part. I won't keep it paused for more time. I'll just fast forward this part of the video till the time the pipeline gets triggered in a running state. Okay, now status is changed to starting and it should be in running very soon. Okay, now it is in running state, so we can check the logs. Okay, so in short time our data would be loaded in employee data set and one table will be created. Once that is done, then we successfully automated our pipeline and created a robust data pipeline using Airflow and a data fusion. Okay, so no table created, let's expand. Okay, not yet, let's wait for this. Okay, so it just started. It will fetch the schema and it will create table in a BigQuery. Okay, so it is using the schema to create BQ table. Let's reload again and we'll see the employee table or employee data is available now in BigQuery. Yeah, so table is available. Let's see the data. Yeah, data is also available. 100 records are there. Let's see the dashboard. We'll just refresh the dashboard. And yes, dashboard is also having data now. Okay, so we completed this flow. We extracted data using Python. We generated some dummy employee data, we put it into storage bucket, then we created a data fusion pipeline to transform data and load into the BigQuery, and then we automated everything using Apache Airflow. Now we can see the visualized data from Looker dashboards. So hope you learn from this video. So try to implement in your environment, and you will learn data fusion, Python, BigQuery, and how to automate or orchestrate your data jobs in Airflow. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you face any issue while implementing this, just let me know in comment section. So I'll put all a code used in this demo or this video on my GitHub. So I'll update that GitHub repo in description. So thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you again in another video.